Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Monday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago going up against the Bulls.
And for that game against the Bulls, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jonas Valanciunas, Zach LaVine out there with John Collins. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And for Houston, Williams is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Murray, then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Olajuwon in at the center position. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And it's Houston's ball.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's LaVine after the basket by Houston. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. LaVine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? Outworking everyone and getting rewarded.
Now here's Simons. In his last outing, 8 points for him. He was all alone on that one.
A well-practiced shooter. LaVine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Outside, Williams. Houston working the ball around. From the baseline. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simons outside. Collins outside. Jordan high post. 6 to shoot. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And obviously they're goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for 2, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Simons passes to Jordan. Here's LaVine. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. LaVine's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree. Here's Simons. After the basket by Houston. Pass to LaVine. Collins outside. To the middle. Jordan inside, covered by Alexander Walker. And Houston has possession. They trail by 1. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Second, Houston.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And the layup is good.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
They set the pick. Murray passes to Olajuwon. Can't hit from in close.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty. Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Alexander Walker. 8 points in his last time out. Houston with another miss. Collins outside. Pass to Jordan. And here's Valanciunas. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Williams. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And here's Jordan. 27 points his last game. Collins, no good. Down low. Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Murray against Simons. Outside LaVine. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Collins finds Jordan. Inside. Valanciunas.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
And so Murray will bring it up for Houston. It's a 5-point game. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Now here's Valanciunas. He's guarded closely. Pass to Simons. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And the visitors call time here.
Started.
Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Pass to Olajuwon. Alvarado with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Oubre. He's off on that one. Good defense by Dosunmu. Houston trails by 3. Right side, Alexander Walker. Outside Murray. Williams with the screen. 5 on the clock. Murray passes to Williams. With his first shot attempt. Dosunmu can't hit.
Well, you can't play better defense than that. Patrolling that mid-range area.
Back to Jordan. Alvarado outside. Pass to Gay. Oubre against Williams. Some solid defense from Williams. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Olajuwon. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
The first one falls.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
And Murray drops them both. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Jordan. Now Oubre. Here's Alvarado. Now Jordan. 4 on the clock. To stop the drought. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
A nearly unblockable shot. You see how much confidence he has going to the turnaround.
Pass to Williams. Houston working the ball around. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now here's Jordan. Releases. It's hauled in by Houston. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Now, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort. And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
They get it back. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Williams. Outside Murray. That one's wide left. Got 8 of 15 shots to go. Jordan with it. Shot from the low post is good. Jordan's got 6 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Timeout called. Houston.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Houston making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Here's Olajuwon. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Now here's VanVleet. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Alvarado. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Simon's becoming such a great distributor of the basketball.
.144 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's VanVleet. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Olynyk. Here's Hawkins. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And it's Simons penetrating. Now Jordan. Give him 8. Wagner draws the double. Robinson with the block. Marshall outside. 58 seconds left in the first. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Gate. Now here's Wagner. Robinson defending. Wagner, the pass to Jordan. Misses the 3. Houston trails by 5. Up top, Marshall, defended by Wagner. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Gay with a rebound. Gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jordan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Houston trails by 6. A shot from the high post. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Pass to Jordan. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Well, Houston's shooting poorly, just 30% so far. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Van Vliet. He's scoreless. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, look at the strength from Van Vliet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Shooting around 50% in the game so far. They've got Jake LaRavia and Freddie Simons out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's John Collins, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And here's Collins for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Back to Van Vliet. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Simons. Six on the shot clock. Outside LaVine. Over Robinson. Offline from the top of the key. Houston trails by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you guys.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Simons. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
Well, you can see one of Collins' best attributes is his ability to finish through contact.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, You got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
B.A., he hasn't been in high-visibility situations like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Here's Simons after the basket by Houston. Pass to LaVine. Back to LaRavia. Fires for three. The shot comes out. Houston trails by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Hawkins. Off target with the 3. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's LaVine. Pass to Simons. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. 4-3, it falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Collins outside. Simons outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Simons. 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Ayo Dosunmu, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Van Vliet with it. He's got 5. Olynyk passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Dosunmu. This one for 3. And Houston another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Valanciunas against Olynyk. Pass to Olajuwon. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's LaVine. Give him 8 points now. Here's LaRavia to snap the cold streak. Rebound by Olynyk.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Olynyk. Clock at 4. Olynyk with a screen on LaVine. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's LaRavia. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Nice job there by LaVine, making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Olajuwon. And here's Olynyk. Collins defending. Here's Olajuwon. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And the visitors call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Olynyk. Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. It's hauled in by Houston. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet outside. Houston working the ball around. Back to Williams. Olajuwon. It's good on the putback. And Houston leads by 2.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Collins, high post. Pass to Jordan. 3-on-3. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Van Vliet double teamed. Houston needs to get off a shot. Fires top of the key. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Van Vliet against Simons. Pass to Williams. DeSumo outside. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Olajuwon's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Up top, Collins. Back to Jordan. Shot from 12. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds.
Simons against Van Vliet. Here's Alexander Walker. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Simons against Van Vliet. Collins outside. Back to Simons. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him. And Houston making a change here. Murray's checked in.
Substitution for Houston. Number 4.
There's Simons with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Alexander Walker, the pass to Murray. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
Wagner's checked in for Valanciunas. And Murray drops them both. Gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. Back to Simons. Clock at 6. Wagner on the wing. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Jordan with it. Covered by Alexander Walker. Jordan with the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Tipped away. Murray for 3. Simons with a rebound. Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Oh, LaVine burns him inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Houston. Jordan inside, covered by Alexander Walker. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Murray passes to DeSumo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Williams. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Wagner. To the paint. Here's Collins.
Oh, wow! Look out! He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Timeout called. Houston. Olenek's checked in for Houston. Well, Houston's shooting 53% here in the second quarter. Murray looking around. Olajuwon passes to Murray. And he lobs it up. Murray against Simons. And count the basket.
All right, let's take a look at what Michael Jordan just did on both sides. Man, did y'all see Jordan get up to stop that alley-oop? And then he comes down. What a great two-way play this is. Hold on, oh, man. They went for the alley-oop to Olajuwon. Olajuwon calling for it. You can see it. Jordan saw it all the way. He just took off. Man, get out of here with them hops, man. Look at this. Man, them hops. Man, that is sick. Man, he just turned around and just blocked it. And then makes a beeline. Gets it and floats up the lane as only he can and gets fouled and finishes.
He was fouled, and he's going to the line. For one more.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Throw's good. Jordan. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. Murray against Simons. Pass to Olajuwon. To halt the run. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. LaVine passes to Jordan. Simons outside. Back to Jordan. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Olajuwon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Now here's LaVine. They've led by as much as 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Houston trails by 3. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Collins defending. And here's Murray. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Fellas, what stands out to you about this schedule?
Man, I don't have time to be thinking about their schedule. I got my own schedule to worry about.
What? You're too big. This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, Houston's shooting pretty well at 45%. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. What do you have on Mark Williams?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. Right now, there's some pain and stiffness in the knee and some tenderness along the inside of the knee. Looks like a strained MCL. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Mark Williams out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Murray, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jonas Valanciunas out there with John Collins. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And for Houston, Murray out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Williams. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. We've got John Collins. He's out there with Zach LaVine. And Anthony Simons out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
LaVine passes to Valanciunas to the right side. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Houston leading by 3. Outside Murray. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Olajuwon. Valanciunas covering. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Collins inside, working on Williams.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Murray. Fires the 3, sends it home from 3-point land. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Collins outside. Pass to LaVine. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Murray for 3. No good there. Great D that time from Simons. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Mind the lane.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Jordan. Now Simons. Back to LaVine. 3-pointer. Oh, LaVine. An aerial assault.
You can't forget about LaVine from deep.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Great D that time from Simons. Here's Jordan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Hakeem Olajuwon picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
LaRavia is checked in for John Collins. Good on the second one. Now Murray, and might be looking for assist number 10.
And that seems to be his mindset. Just keep everyone involved.
And a miss there on the triple.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 21.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Murray passes to Alexander Walker. And a strong finish with two hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Simons against Murray. Shot's good by Olajuwon. He's got 27.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Simons passes to Jordan. Outside for LaVine for the tie. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, when he gets it going like he is tonight, Zach LaVine is a nightmare to deal with.
Outside Murray. Pass to DeSumo. Shoots over LaVine. Hits the front of the rim and out. Gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Jordan with it. Give him 23. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
For the lead. And the layup is up and in. Jordan's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Alexander Walker. Houston with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's LaVine. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Murray, no good.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Simons' shot is good.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Timeout called. Houston. Houston making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. Zach LaVine is second.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year. And the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Outside Olynyk. Williams against Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Dosunmu outside. Shoots over Simons. Dosunmu can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside LaVine. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Here's Murray. Outside, Williams. Left side, Alexander Walker. Outside, Williams. Over Wagner. Houston with another miss. Gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Jordan goes in. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Houston. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simons against Murray. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Murray. To end the drought. And rejected. They retain possession. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm now.
Now here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. On the wing, LaVine. Back to Jordan. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray against Simons. Murray passes to Williams. Screen by Olynyk. Dosunmu for 3. Simons with a rebound. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Houston making some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Williams. Marshall comes in for Dosunmu. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
Well, you love to have a shooter like LaVine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jordan with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Marshall. Outside Olynyk. Right side Murray. From downtown. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
He's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:24 left in the third. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Alvarado, the pass to LaVine. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from LaVine.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Inside, here's Olynyk, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
Big slam by the big man, Olynyk. You know his teammates have to be loving that.
Jordan up top, lots of room. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Marshall passes to Van Vliet. Poke loose. Alvarado with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Jordan. They grab their own miss. Out left to the wing. Driving inside, and slam dunk by Jordan.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Olynyk. Here's Olajuwon, defended by Wagner. And here's Shepard for three. He drops it from range. Shepard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up in time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They're up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm. Assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Shepard is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Olajuwon in at the center spot. Marshall with it. Picked up by Collins. Marshall passes to Olajuwon. An easy 2 on the layup. Olajuwon's got 29 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Wagner, the pass to Collins. That one drops for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Houston trails by 10. Outside Olynyk. The 3-ball. And Houston another 3.
Not just a low post threat. Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jump.
Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Collins outside. Pass to Wagner. Six to shoot. Down low. It's tipped. And it's stolen by VanVleet. Here's Shepard. VanVleet up top. Here's Olajuwon. Defended by Wagner. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Oubre passes to Alvarado. It's good. Alvarado's got his first points of the night.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Here's Olajuwon. No good from 11 feet. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Back to Collins. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, Collins is a guy that when he takes over, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 guys on him to try to slow him down.
Pass to Shepard. The fadeaway. And another basket for Houston.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oubre passes to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Over Olynyk. Collins, no good. Houston trails by 9. Van Vliet outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Mark Williams comes in for Olynyk, and Butler is subbed in for Shepherd. Oubre passes to Collins. Connects from downtown. Collins has got 19 points.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots over Collins. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Over Williams. And there's Collins on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And he drops the first. Houston making some changes. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Marshall. Alexander Walker comes in for Butler. And Murray subbed in for Fred VanVleet. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Alvarado. Now Jordan, back to Oubre. Pass to Jordan. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by Houston. Murray with it. And here's Dosunmu. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Dosunmu. Alvarado with a rebound. Gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw's good. Jordan.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Murray. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Olajuwon. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, what did he just do? What did he just do? Oh, what was that? It just, man, what did he do? I don't know what he did. He tried to take, what the hell did Jordan just do? What the hell? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to process this one. Okay, he's fast break. We know he's trying to take the charge. Jordan just jumped up. He's going to dunk and then just hung and just for no good reason swished it to the other for no reason. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. It's taking forever to get that. They need to work. They really need to work on their replay controls because this is so unnecessarily difficult. Here we go. This should tell us changes. It's just, what was the point? He just decided, like, he got in there. I'm going to dunk it. And he said, well, I don't know. I'm just going to see that real speed. Get out of here. Highlights by Michael.
Certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Murray passes to Olajuwon. Here's Dosunmu.
And good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. The steal. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. The fader. Yeah, that one's good. Jordan's got 37.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Here's Olajuwon. Valanciunas covering. Back to Alexander Walker. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Timeout called. Houston. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Houston's coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The visitors with the ball. And here's Jordan. Pass to Collins. Back to Jordan. It's hauled in by Houston. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Murray. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Houston trails by 11. And he dunks it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your team.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, look, Valanciunas is a big guy. So it's easy to understand why he gets fouled this close to the basket.
First one falls for him.
They're cashing in on their chances at the line this half. That's helping them big time.
And Valanciunas drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
To the inside. Williams passes to Olajuwon. Stolen by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Talk about taking advantage. Of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
He shoots it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
At the line for Houston, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Houston trails by 12. Fires the 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Williams in the post. Valanciunas covering. And misses.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's good.
Well, we've seen LaVine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Here's Olajuwon. Valanciunas covering. Murray fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Outside Murray. And it's in there.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
The free throw drops from Murray. Now Simons. Now LaVine. The 19-footer. Williams rips down the board. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. DeSumo with it. Jordan picks him up. Yes, sir!
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And it's Simons penetrating for 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Outside, Alexander Walker. Williams with the screen. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Look, he's an ideal modern wing. LaVine has tremendous athleticism, length, a great three-point shot. He's been productive for years.
Williams outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. All right, Zach, a great win against a tough opponent. What enabled you guys to come out on top?
No, they're a big-time team in the West. We got to just play consistently, and we're as good as any team out there. We're going to continue to push, and, I think we can play with anybody.
All right, thanks, Zach. Love the confidence.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Oh, man, good. This was a good one right here. Back and forth. Good defense on both sides. Good offense by Jordan and Olajuwon, but Team Jordan got out and ran. Killed him in the paint on the fast break points and the assists. Pretty much a fairly even game throughout for the most part, but Team Jordan just pulled away at the end. Keep in mind, Olajuwon played hurt the entire game and still put up. What did Olajuwon put up? Olajuwon playing hurt still scored 36 points and had 14 rebounds and a block. But they also sustained an injury to Mark Williams because Mark Williams is now going to be playing hurt. Let's see what his situation is. He's got a strained MCL for the next 1 or 2 weeks, and his overall has dropped significantly. So he will not be playing very much going forward. So it's going to put more rebounding on Olajuwon every single night. But Jordan, yet again, 39 points for Michael, 7 boards, 9 assists, 2 blocks. LaVine coming in. They've been getting it done together. These two dudes is lethal on the edges, man. Like Jordan and LaVine, man, this is ridiculous. Then you got Collins coming in from downtown. He hit two threes, 10 for 13, just shooting shots. Valanciunas out here rim running. And Simon's out here just distributing the ball. He got 11 assists. Only took 7 shots. They know they roles. I give them that, man. Team Jordan's playing pretty good. But I got to say, man, I have to say out of all the teams we've seen thus far in terms of chemistry, I would say that Team Wilt is playing the best of any of the teams right now. I'd say they're the teams that are playing the best. I'd say Team Jordan's right there. They're playing good. They're undefeated right now. As Team Olajuwon now drops to, I think they're 1-2 on the season. Let's take a look here at Olajuwon. They just packed it in. We was double teaming Olajuwon all night long. He did all he could, man. It's just he's only one man. Look at that. He even feeding his guards. How about that one? But the man, Michael Jordan, just too much. Look at that. Sleight of hand. He stopped it. Hit Zach LaVine. Simon's on a fast break. Stop and pop. Jordan all the way. On a fast break again. Valanciunas on the back door. John Collins from the post. Quick hitter. Advancing the ball to LaVine so he can do his thing. Quick sleight of hand pass to Simons. And he just going in the hole. Michael being Michael. Uh-oh, here we go. Rocks the cradle. Let's take a look at LaVine's highlights, too. He played pretty well. He had the most quietest 20-something points you'll ever see. Yeah, that's the story here, guys. We're moving on. Let's see who's up next here. I believe that's it for today's games. I think so. Nope. Wilt's team played that game. And yep, that's it for today. So we move on to tomorrow. And it's the Bad Boys. Bad Boys. It'll be the Bad Boys taking on the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas. So, there you go. Isaiah and Kyrie. That'll be good. Then it will be Team Kareem taking on Phoenix. Dr. J taking on Ja Morant. Russell, that'll be a good one. Then it'll be look at this one right here. Team Diesel taking on OKC. And you got Kobe. The Mamba's taking on Giannis, and the boys coming to the Mamba verse. So let's see. Team Bad Boy. I think, they're up next. Yep. They're the first game. And Mark Williams, I'll adjust that. I'll adjust it on my own time when you guys aren't watching. But with that being said, guys, I will see you for that next game coming up, guys. It'll be the Bad Boys and that physical style that we saw them play going on the road to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie and Isaiah Thomas should be interesting. Cooper Flag versus Zion Williamson. And Anthony Davis versus that big front line of the Bad Boys. Should be good. I'll see you guys for that one coming up a little later. Thanks for watching.